पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। Wow.
Because now Karnataka has become one of the first of the states to release new guidelines for the New Year's in view of a global COVID crisis. Listen in to the Health Minister of Karnataka.
It will be a whole team where the bureaucrats, senior bureaucrats from the health department, railway department and few other departments will be in that particular team to ensure the proper surveillance is done in the district, proper guidelines of the state is followed in that respective district, and also quick inoculation is carried out by organizing the vaccination camps right from the Gram Panchayat level to the district headquarters.
All right, let's go across to my colleague Shrija for more on this. So Shrija, a sense of deja vu, really. You're talking about, these COVID precautions coming into place, masks now mandatory in spaces in Karnataka. There were all these concerns about how the economy is finally, slowly starting to recover, and now we're hearing these precautions coming into place. What is the government saying on that front?
Well, as far as the Karnataka Health Minister, Dr. K. Sudhakar, is concerned, yes, there were first steps that were taken as far as the city, Bengaluru, is also concerned in terms of to ensure that there is not really a surge or a spread as far as the new variant is concerned. So the first step that the Karnataka government did was immediately, in fact, informing at especially Bengaluru International Airport that passengers will be screened. The very next day, we went out to see that there was a list of advisory and also especially a circular which was issued by the Karnataka government going on to state that vaccination camps will be set up, and also in the view of in the coming days that there could be a possible surge as far as Karnataka goes. So today as we speak, Karnataka as a state reports anywhere between 15 to 30 cases on an average. This is daily basis, and we're also talking about the positivity rate which is standing at 0.88%. But as far as Karnataka government goes, there is a prediction which is put forth especially by the Technical Advisory Committee that there could be a surge as well. So in the view of that, they've brought out some recommendations which now has been accepted by the Karnataka government. So this is just days ahead of the new year, and something similar which was also in fact released last year as well. We see that the Karnataka government has also said that parties, especially for New Year, can go until at least about 1 a.m. but not after that. And also in terms of the guidelines also go on to suggest that especially kids or pregnant women and senior citizens, if they can, should not be, in fact, avoid, in fact, entry, especially into parties, and that indoors and closed spaces, masks are mandatory. So see, these are certain guidelines that have come into place. But of course, as far as the restaurants, pubs are concerned, they will be allowed to operate till about 1 p.m. But there is going to be strict COVID guidelines that will be followed and adhered as far as the restaurants and pubs are concerned. And there's also going to come another in terms of the guidelines are concerned, where the Karnataka government is going to issue in the coming days that, in terms of certain locations, vantage points, where especially every year near Church Street or MG Road, we would witness over 1 lakh people gathering and celebrating New Year. So that is not going to be allowed even this year again. This is in the view of as far as the global COVID crisis are concerned. So yes, Karnataka is one of the first states to come up with the new COVID guidelines as far as New Year is concerned. And these were certain recommendations which were put forth by the Technical Advisory Committee, accepted by the Karnataka government.